welcome everybody. I am Samius and you are watching Factorio. What am I calling this? Train World. It's our all train Train World Angels Bob Day 4 or Stream 4, however you want to look at it. However you want to call the words. And unfortunately, so much of this base is still, this game is still tied up to permanent sources of material. So unfortunately, we are going to just try to deal with that fact for right now. So as you can see, we are finally building a positive amount of hey, Samus bot beep bop beep. Generating a positive amount of ore, which is pretty great. When this thing is now wired up to get to a certain amount of sulfuric acid. And here we go. I just want to, everything currently is worked around the sterlite, right? Sterlite, sapphirite, whatever it's called. I just want to make sure this is running at a reasonable rate. Also, I have just been ticking off the... Yeah, we took a train over here. Boop. Ticking off the various sciences, just one by one here. Oh, this thing's gonna take forever, right? I tell you what, come right back. Here comes the acid train. Acid train won't take very long. It'll boop boop. So we're gonna have this train take us back to currently the main base. I'm sure this design is not very efficient the more I get into it, but I like how it looks. So better look good than be efficient, right? That's what I always say. Okay, so let's take a look at the base. Things are basically the same as they've been, although I have added coal to the bus here because I would like to jump the science up a little bit. Probably work on that first. Try to get military science in place. But everything else is still basically the same. Looks like I need to pick up some coal over here. And here pretty soon we probably need to start figuring out some of our other things. And then once we get sapphirite moved, we can start. Anyway, let's not get too carried away. I think last time I was finishing up this wood system. It's pretty simple. Basically, we gather all the wood and saplings up in this one storage warehouse. All of the wood that we need to make more saplings comes out here. We fill up a nice big box. Those get put on a couple of belts that are shot over. Down here we output any available saplings that make it into the big chest, out and around and also into said big box. It wasn't the ideal situation, but the problem is this thing gets jammed really quickly when we fill up on wood. Since we're currently not using wood anywhere, it didn't take as long to get filled up as I thought it would. So we have a huge stockpile of wood now. I feel like we needed it for something at the time, but now I honestly can't tell you why. But we got it if we need it. Actually, let's look for 1 second. I feel like, oh, resin right now currently can't come from anything else but wood. And then I thought there was something else. I know, but also we'll be able to make this methanol from the wood very easily. So like one tree, so every 5 trees becomes 100 methanol, which is a pretty reasonable rate. And we can turn that methanol into a bunch of stuff, I thought. I don't know. So many things have changed. I don't really remember. Let's see, what else did we do? We have, oh, that's right, which is not currently covered, so I have to run over there, make a radar too. We've started setting up the core idea of how this hopefully entire, whoa, what are we missing? Oh, we need more lead. Oh, that's fine, we should have a bunch of it over here. I feel so slow. 200 is not a lot. I mean, it's not nothing, but it's not a lot. Anyway. Run like a bunny, fill that up. Hey, Connor, welcome to the stream this morning. Fill up on these. Anyway, to again kind of show the thing that we were working on beforehand. Let's also, while we're driving, I need to actually check on some mods too and see if they're up to date. But also then we took and created this again. Those of you who have seen me play like my previous train-based Factorio. Where's this bloody? There we go. Games. You'll know that this is how I picture a good train system. It's basically where we end up making all these little stops and bases where we pick up and drop off things and basically process them. Take one or two things and process them into all of their subproducts. So, for example, right now we have our sulfuric wastewater, which I like to call poo water. It's getting offloaded from the main base currently. Comes down here, basically gets processed, and then turned into sulfuric acid right now, and then pumped back out. So right here we've got 5K, up here we have another 16K, and basically this is what's feeding our current sulfuric acid needs. And at some point when we need mineralized water, we'll be able to outfeed it. When we need nitrogen, we'll be able to outfeed it. If we ever need oxygen, we can outfeed that as well. It's kind of the general idea. I stumbled into this layout. I know that this is not ideal. But I was trying really hard to figure out a way to make sure this can continue to expand. Right, so at some point in the future, I'm sure we'll need to like hand over sulfur. Also, while I'm here, I feel like this needs a pump out. So let's just give it one. I feel like the reason these are... Oh, actually, it's a pure water issue? It is a pure water issue. Why I'm here... let's add a whole lot more pure water, and also maybe even... I don't want to get rid of this stuff yet, so we'll just keep it coming. You know what? Let's... So many of these pipes we can get through. Trudging along, trudging along. Alright, make one more. This area has been starting to get a little bit of attack. I'm not sure. Must be this. Take a look at that in a little bit and see if we can't go deal with it. Okay. Which is one of the reasons I want to get the military science up and running, is because we are starting to run into the position where biters are becoming a pain. Whew. Alright. Let's get not ran over by the train. But getting all this sulfuric wastewater out and moved is pretty good right now. Woo woo! The things I realized I didn't like about this is how it ends. Alright, anyway, I think we have all that kind of like running at a reasonable pace here. If anything, we have probably at least one more machine. Yeah. This can now be converted to this because we don't have any more. This is no longer doing anything. So we'll get rid of this. Tasty. So we'll find out if things come to a screeching halt when I move that. Okay, looks like we're good. Also looks like now we can straighten this out. Sorry, I meant to just get rid of that, not pick it up and see what's going on, but whatever, it's fine. Alrighty, so now we are literally struggling on how much sapphirite we get brought in. That's the issue. So that's where we're currently waxing and waning. That's fine. I don't mind kind of limping along a little bit, because I would like to set up a more permanent, long-term sapphirite solution soon. Alright, let's work on military science. That's the goal for today. Well, not today, but for this morning. Step 1 anyhow. So let's see. Military science is piercing mounds, magazines, grenades, gun turrets. All those things are pretty resource intense. But we need the bullets for lots of reasons. So let's look at getting the bullets in place. Firearm, steel plate, copper plate. Ugh. Yeah, see, we don't have a lot of steel coming in yet. In fact, right now I'm mostly moving steel by hand as needed. Do we have another? Alright, well, unfortunately we're just going to have to do it. So, let's figure out how we're going to get some steel. Doesn't have to be infinite, just a little bit, right? A little bit more. We don't get. We're just completely flooded by copper. I almost think we need to get our jovolite coming in with the. Do we have the mixture to make straight iron? We need a metal catalyst to do that. Gross. What's a metal catalyst now? Just mineral sludge. And we can just make mineral sludge by melting here we go, slag slurry, mineral sludge. Oh, we can take nickel and silicone and make mineral sludge? No, it's from mineral sludge. Yeah, we make a slag slurry, purified water, coal filter. So we need acid to liquefy it. No, I bet we can. Alright, let's not get distracted. Even if we're just grabbing a little bit of steel. Do we want to share steel with this warehouse or not? I feel like my current answer is not. Alright. I don't love the idea of storing a whole bunch of it over here either, but it's fine. Alright. I suddenly can't find steel. It's like I lost my marble. Steel, steel, steel. Oh, I bet you it's under this now. Somewhere in this ballpark, probably. Yep, looks good. Alrighty. So bullets. What do we need for gun turret ones? Iron gear, iron plates, copper. Okay, so mostly this is iron with a little bit of steel splashed in. That's fine. This will make 2 a second. So that will be one of these can handle 3, so this will be able to handle 6 potentially. We're making gears by hand. Cut that out. We have gears down here. Alright. I'm not necessarily saying that we're going to have to make all of these. I probably should start making short on iron. Alrighty. So we're gonna have iron to here. Then we need copper, steel, and that. So it's easy to output this direction. And then honestly a mixed belt of copper and iron should not be that hard either. Let's see. Again, we're just kind of working our way through the science. Let's see. Is this the last row? It is the last row. Is that right? Looks like it. Alright, well, I'm a little impressed, I guess. Really don't feel like I need a whole line here. I believe the way that we have this set up currently, That should go in just fine. There we go. Looks good. Alright. So in, out, out, in. So where do we want to exit these magazines? We can do them down here, I guess. Long arm inserter mode. Okay, so there's some bullets. I think we will grab a couple for us. Military, these guys. Not like millions right now, but a couple. Alrighty. So what's going on with this? Oh. Alright, everybody green? Alright, excellent. So next would be either hand grenades or turrets. Let's do hand grenades. Oops. Hand grenades are mostly iron and coal. So let's just see. We'll probably have to start over here. My head is just going to bother me all day. Alright. So the question is, do we want iron here? Probably. We can put the output over here. So we'll have iron on one side of the belt, coal on the other side. We can just put iron right here. It'll fit just fine. Doesn't need to go under anything. Okay. Here's our coal. Right about now, we should start seeing coal come through. There we go. Perfect. Oh, that's so far. Alright. 10 and 5 every 8 seconds. I think we can probably just get away with using... Oh no, we'll see. We'll see if it manages to continuously work. It should. Of course, this is like just barely wrong. Alright, they're damaged enough. We should probably go fix them. Probably wouldn't hurt to grab a couple extra even too. We'll make a couple extra in our pocket while we head over there. The nice thing is that it usually doesn't take us very long to get a train to come back that way. Let's see. Looks like he's on his way. Acid's down there. Yeah, we may just have to drive in this situation though. Actually, can we? Let's see. We know where that is, right? Isn't that what we decided? Decided it's like over here. Oh, rocket fuel! Medium biter. How many guns do we have? We have 2. So we can't creep up here a little bit and just take these out. Let's grab. There we go. That should make that one a lot less pain in the arseness, I do believe. And this whole world is like super rocky, by the way. Come on, Robotses. We got a long ways to go before a train appears. Looks like also that's wrong. Yeah, that must have been a pretty reasonable sized attack right there. They're still using get an idea how close it is to. Yeah, they're still a little ways away. We haven't got the yellows. Haven't got the stack inserters built yet because we don't have the white circuit boards. I'll have to work on that sometime today as well. Not sure where we want to actually build those. Probably ideally out on its own somewhere, but of course everything's in the way. We do have a robot out. There he is, okay. Come on. I don't have so many of you that I can just let one of you fly around for years. Doesn't look like we're gonna get ran over today. Well, we could get ran over here. Alright, nice. Avoided. Probably should put a safe crossing right there, but whatever. Alright. Hand grenades, bullets. We're trying. Kind of looks like making sure this has enough is actually... Maybe we need 2 arms here. My head is starting to really hurt. Whew, I'm glad I go to the chiropractor today. Let's see, we're probably gonna need some more of these. Alright, now we're making gear wheels. Alright, so our parts for this are iron, copper, and gear wheels. I don't know why I keep clicking off of it. Bunch of iron. Say a bunch of gear wheels. Are we actually just a hair too close? I mean, no, not necessarily. We can't put them here. It is just more of a pain to do it that way. Alright, we'll scoot this all up one. Scoot it all up too. I'm a liar! Alright. We're missing iron again. Oh, I saw the damn iron gone. Alright. Okay, and then we'll get the copper coming in. Uh-oh. That's something I didn't expect. Huh, okay. Bigger boilers, sure. Alright. So we're gonna need... This will be a tricky one, because we're going to need to also give enough iron here to make sure that we can feed this system. Alright, gears. Alright, so we do normal And then near side. That takes 4 iron plate a second, which we decided needed 2 regular arms previously. Of course, the biggest issue is going to be how much we can fit on this belt, which is not going to be that much. That's like what I said. Alright, so you take 8 seconds. Whew, I have a feeling we're going to be using some of these. Put them in longhand mode. Put it back in regular mode. Long handle mode to output them. It should go, what, here? Nope. Apparently I am truly terrible at things today. I'm not going to pretend to have figured out the ratio right now, but let's see. We have 8. 8, so these should be the same, and then these were 3, so this should be... so we go for 1 every second. So 3, 8, and 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Even though we're nowhere near keeping up with that. Missing a couple more of these. And one of these. Awkward. Again, we're just clicking the next science. Yeah, so we can't keep enough iron coming through this belt to even come close to this. So I'm just going to take this last one out. Oh, not you though. You stay. Should probably have the robots do this. They can do this part. Let's see. I want to take a second, wire this up, remove that, but give me, I don't know, say 600 bullets. And you say, what do they stack to? Not that I'll, well, I might use them sometimes. Just give me like 100 hand grenades, I guess. Alright. Military science grows how fast? Pretty quick if I remember right. One every 5 seconds. Oops. Wow, our massive supply of copper is not just like crushing it. I need to backlog those into something else as well. I'm not gonna lie, this is not particularly well thought through here. It's fine. Let's pretend like we don't care. Alright, so what, let's see. We really do need to make this at least 5 deep, though. Seriously, making gears again? Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Can we cram one up here and make it work? Not really. Alright, well, we'll have to. Long-handled inserter mode. And alright. Yeah, we're out of the steel. We set all that steel for our use. For our bullets, and almost nothing for to stay on the bus. So that'll be our second goal, is to get the iron and steel set up off sector, off of this base, so it'll start working correctly. For now, give me just a little bit, and then also that all to you. How much are you set for? 600. Let's change that to 200. Because I want to... I do want the science to run. Alrighty. So let's take a look at what we got here. I've been cleaning out an area over here, which is was my idea for the first, like, start to set up a better smelting facility. Man, I really would like to just have a regular freaking... Really rather just have regular patches of bloody things. Here we go, there's a million sapphirite. Just have to clear that. Wouldn't be that bad, right? Just go down there, take it. We got a little bit of jobolite. Alright, let's finish this up and then we'll start figuring things out. Let's also do some quick back of the napkin math here. Each one of these guys is basically 1 a second. And each one of these guys are currently... They need 6 and 1.5 seconds. But these are running at speed 1 and these are running at speed less. Is that right? Yeah. So 6 for every one of these for sure. Is this... Oh, these are bigger. Okay, we're not ready for bigger bigger train stuff yet. Alright, military. Sniper turrets 1, please. Thank you. Pew pew from over there is infinitely better than pew pew from right here. I'll tell you that. Alrighty. Alright, so every one of these, 6 of these. And then we don't have any ability to make the next level, do we? We currently do not. That would take the next tier of science. So we have 2 choices. We can do that, or we can grab jobolite from somewhere. I guess we got a little bit here. Let's go see what it takes to actually mine this infinite jobolite. If it takes an acid that we already have access to, it's not a big deal. If it takes acid that we don't have access to, we'll have to check and see how easy it'll be to get a hold of that particular acid. I said I think there's some right not too far away. Alright, I guess this is slightly further away than I wanted it to run. Hydrofluoric acid. This one, right? Which is hydrogen and fluoride gas plus water, which we have. So we can make that. Alright, let's... get an idea of how many suspect that is the tier 1 ones, but that's not the end of the world. Because now I can't see a bloody thing. Alright, so what are we looking at? There's no way I have enough mining devices to make this work. Why are they not telling me? Well, these ones I don't think matter. I don't think that one matters. These don't really matter either. Sniper turret's 1. Ooh, we can't sniper turret's 2 until that. Gross. Oh, I thought there was another military science in here that I wanted. Yes, that's it. Explosives, so we can get the cliff explosives. So I don't know where they're getting these mining things from, or they're just not counting them. Here we go, 28. Oh, that explains a lot, actually. I've been making large area mining drills this whole time. An expert at Factorio. Yes sir, that's me. Alright, we're out of, no, we're not out of iron. Wait, a couple more of these. Probably just tie it to this for now. Do you, I guess we're not going to get anything coming in though. Not what I'm thinking. In fact, that can go away. I mean, never mind. We don't need to do anything until we get...
Non-stop music for you and your family.
Yay!
Even when you
Ad time.
or when you go offline.
Alright, let's see. Let's grab probably 3 stacks of these. Those look good. Let's grab this steel and move it. We're gonna need some pipes. I don't remember how many it said, but we'll grab a few. Let's see, what else do we want to do? Let's obviously dump some steel into this. Ooh, so much steel. Steel surplus. Alright, also let's see. already start making... We did not already start making the acid. But we do have a nice big stockpile of the gas right here. We got some purified water, so we should be able to crank out... yeah, here's the chemical plant. Trying to make sure that when I put something down, it's not going to interfere too much with the anything else that goes around it, you know. Let's see, let's have this one be the double, this one be the single. Pure water. That's an infloat pipe. And for reals? It is for reals. Ooh. Okay, well. So we just tap it. What's the worst that can happen? Decide not to work. Explosives have finished. Cliff explosives. What do we need to make cliff explosives? Well, we will need explosives. Explosives are... excuse me. Sulfur, coal, and water. Okay, that's easy to make. Walk over here and pick up all these failing coal mines. You done? Hey, put this in here now? Thanks. Appreciate it. I don't know if that's a good idea, but work for now. Alrighty. We're gonna need this in a train pretty quickly. So I guess we might as well set that up too while we're at it. So we have a fluid wagon already. Can we make it? We cannot make a train because we're short on everything. Alright. Fair, fair. That's an awful lot of engines sitting there. Engine. Duplicate. Let's see. Depot, S water out. This was H acid. Out. And then, why is this not? Oh, because I don't have any of these. And I also need a inline tank. Which we're missing iron for, of course. It would not make any sense for me to actually have the things that I need when I need them. Whoa! Also, we'll put a serious drain on our iron supplies. Yeah, we are seriously starving here. I think we came to this conclusion maybe a hair later than we should have, for sure. That makes me very not happy. Can we run them through here? We should be able to, right? Alright, excellent. We are pumping acid into that train. We have a little bit of railroad tracks. We're going to need more iron. Probably right away. Ooh, let's not get ran over by the train. I did not set a reserve. Probably should have. Hopefully we'll just fix it. We do need these cliff explosives. I think I can... I think I can get through this way pretty reasonably quick. And safer than going around the railroad tracks. Park right over here for now, probably. Alright. So we're going to need 2 ins and 2 outs. Do we want to use this same model? Probably. Do we want to use this intersection right here? probably fine. Probably also be fine to just do this down here, right? And just bust it over. Don't love that. I feel like we got some unnecessary piping in here. Alright, there's our cliff explosives. I think we'll just go back to very basic. It's so close. It's so very tempting just to do that. My concern is we already have trains stacking up on this line. If I add another one like this, won't it just get worse? Alright, we'll let the robots clean this for a second while I think. So my little... Can I make that work? Should be able to, right? Should fit. That becomes a case of, can I make the bins fast enough? Here, focus on this area so I can see what the heck. That's where you start to end up like throwing grenades instead of letting the robots do their job. Alright. Remember correctly here. That should be... That should... Yeah, okay. So that's at least one thing too close. It seems better to me. we'll see if it's actually correct or not. And then I believe I have a, yep, there's my outpost additions, which goes in here somewhere. So try it like that. The robot should be able to get this done. Looks like we're missing a lot of these. Looks like this power pole needs to be established. Alright, we get a couple of these coming in, and then a few more of those. Alright, how do we want to do this? We want the first one to be, I think we'll probably pick up, probably make this the loading station. Let's see. We can get sulfuric acid on this side and we can load from over here. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna fit. These are steel, right? They don't look like it. Oh, they're just iron chests. Oh, now we're missing blue arms. Then we have a, do we have a warehouse? Let's see one. Tell it to build me a Jobolite solo. Oh, there they are. I don't know how long that's been flashing at me. Probably years. This is probably not actually needed. This is probably not actually needed. feel like we're genuinely out of things that we should not be out of. Like, how on earth are we out of these? Alright. So this will be raw Jove. But this will be H acid. Yin. I'd really like to make the wagon trains purple. Alright, so let's grab this guy, tell you to come to here. And for now we'll just say until circuit condition. Make sure we're not standing on the railroad tracks. And then we need to actually connect from here to there. Something not shitty. I guess that'll work. And then what I've been doing is a pump into an inline, but we don't have any stone brick on us. It's kind of gross. Well, I guess I'll take this train back and forth for now. So slow. Oh, I don't know what's going on. I certainly feel like the white material is like way slower than it should be. I promise we're working on it. Base. I really am. Alright. Do we want bigger radars? We're pretty far away from aluminum. Guess we'll just, again, just keep rocking through this tier 2 or 2-tier research. We're gonna need another Jobolite chain too, actually, or another train for the Jobolite. So we'll build one of those and 2 cars. Okay, now I'll just wait right there. We will put a pump. So we put it on this side where the power is already hooked up, huh? That would make sense. A little bit. Then what we'll do is we'll hook this up here, and we will say, oh, Hydra, this one is less than, we're using 19,000. And then, well, I probably should grab more pipes too, huh? Could grab more pipes. While we're at it, we'll make 10 of those. keep half an eye out, make sure I don't get ran over here. I should probably make the pipes down here. No way I'll be able to move these bricks to the right. No. Not a prayer. Not a prayer. See, we'll give you half of those. We'll give you half of those. Go ahead and grab what's left of that. Should take the time to build more path, but I'm not sure where I want to put it right now. There we go, perfect. Alright, that gives us how many underground? Is this 100? That's fair. Oops. We get the other train set up? We did. Excellent. Alright, so that's... Is he doing his thing? We are going to... Do we have another pump set up? I thought we did. It doesn't look like it. We'll set up another pump to pump from here out. What is... It's literally... No! No! Oh, I'm giving it the wrong thing. Hydrochloric, and this one's hydrofluoric. Oh my god. Alright. Let's suck it back out. Let's suck it back out from here. Oh my god. I feel so bad. Knew that was too easy. Knew it was too easy. You just pump into there. Are you getting the stuff sucked out of this pipe? Looks like it is trying. Alright. Let's just get this out of here. I feel like such a failure. I'm sure all those pipes get gone. Oh my goodness. Alright, so let's look at the other acid while we're wallowing in our self-pity. This one. We don't have fluoride. Is there no other way to make well, alright, what's that one look like for Riddick wastewater? Kinda got a like a neonish green bottom. So we need some Jovolite so we can mine Jovolite. Sweet. God, I hate this Infinite War stuff. And I thought I had it turned off. Not a single. Alright, let's think. What time is it? 12:30. Turn this around for a minute to allow it to suck what's out. Back around. And I was really planning on being able to use the Jobolite to step up the processing. Alright, that's going to take a minute. Go a bunch of Sterlite. Didn't we have some? Yeah, we have a couple. If we can increase this mining production, I guess, and just ramp up the Saphirite to 11. Alright, I suppose that's a thing that we can do. Not what I was wanting, but alright, if we're going to ramp it up, that means we really do need to also have the bigger stack inserters soon. Right? Alright, every one of these needs 6 of these. I was missing something. I just didn't see what it was. It was obviously the blue cards. The bibs. Two, three. The basic electronic boards. Can we throw together just a few basic electronic boards? Just like a couple. Wood and resin. We have wood. We don't have that much resin. But I'm sure we can acquire some. Like that shouldn't have any problem running resin all day for days. Like a stack of 100. And then we need ferric fluoride solution, which is actually a bigger pain in the arse than the other stuff. Yeah, 'cause it's iron ore, which we do not have a bunch of. We can go grab a little bit. Coal. Just want the okay. Uh-oh. fit closer? It will. Is that close enough to... Nope, one more. We're about ready to start shipping that stuff out to where it needs to actually go. Should be great. Alright, a little fluoride solution. Sure, whatever. The lack of sleep is really starting to kick in here. I don't need you both making that. Excuse me. It's currently something that's not being used. Wow. Well, it starts with an F, right? That kind of helped. Called like ferric fluoride solution, right? So it's going to be in the F's. Well, I guess it's not in alphabetical order. Fe. It's a green barrel for whatever reason. Alright. So now we have some of that coming. Hacks upon hacks, right? Tin copper, the board, tin plate. Then we need transistors. Just silicone wafer. Oh, silicone's such a pain, right? Alright. Well, I'm going to have to worry about that later. Unfortunately, we're probably going to have to wrap up here pretty soon. My head is starting to throb. And while I do not have a big problem trying to concentrate some while playing through the pain, it does get pretty foggy. So what we'll do is I will probably attempt to set up mines on these facilities and clear out the trash That's part of the reason why we started expanding this way. I can just diamond, just take this train path down here, grab this ore easily, and over here is not too bad. Should be able to grab it pretty easily as well. And then what I was thinking about doing is coming over here and starting to set up my first big processing area. So we'll probably start on that next time. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and we will see you soon. Peace. More peace like that. Peace.